Greetings, grace and peace to you in the Spirit of Jesus Christ. I'm happy to greet you in this video format today because this is one of those Saturdays in the spring when there are multiple association meetings going on. Last year, there was also a Saturday when I came to your Northwest meeting and skipped one of the others. Today, unfortunately, it seemed very difficult to make it from Milwaukee to Wisconsin Rapids and attend two meetings. So your leaders suggested that perhaps I create a video to greet you today and to give you a little update on where we are as a Wisconsin Conference United Church of Christ. I'm happy to do so. I know you'll have a great day at your meeting. As I think about updating you on some of the transitions that have happened in the Wisconsin Conference, a text comes to my mind. It was a lectionary text last Sunday. It comes from the first letter of John, the 3rd chapter. It's one of my favorite little phrases in the scriptures. It goes like this: "Beloved, we are God's children now. It does not yet appear what we shall be, but we know when Christ appears, we will be like him." It does not yet appear what we shall be. There's hardly a phrase I can think of that more accurately reflects where we are as a church and indeed as a society these days. There are so many shifts going on, and it's difficult to bring into focus where we're going to end up. It does not yet appear what we shall be. But in the church, we know that our goal is that we will, in faith and hope, try to be like Christ. The forms change in ministry. They always have. This isn't something new. But our goal is to be faithful disciples. With that in mind, just let me report on a couple of things in our life together. It's been a difficult year in the Wisconsin Conference with many changes occurring. Some of the most difficult ones have been in our staff transitions. Today, as we gather in association meetings and our upcoming Wisconsin Conference meeting, we have 6.5 fewer positions in the conference than we had just a year ago. That makes a difference. Makes a difference in workload, but it also makes a difference in relationships, because in the church, much of our work depends on our relationships with one another, and we treasure those, and they are important to us. We've eliminated 4 association minister positions and replaced those with 2 associate conference ministers. Those ministers cover 2 associations each, and it's a real challenge. Kent Ullery in the 2 southern associations, and Art Willie, who is with you today, covering the Northeast and the Northwest. They're doing a terrific job. Their focus is on church and ministry and the searches, and you have a lot in the Northwest right now. They also work some with your executive committees, but they don't do all the things that association ministers did. And their travel schedule is sometimes very challenging, but we're grateful to them. Debbie Payton has stepped in as director of the Lay Academy. She's carrying on the tradition of the wonderful foundation that Gail O'Neill built. And if I can trust the word of those who participated this year in Lay Academy, Debbie has done a terrific job and kept that tradition going at a high level, and we're grateful for that. Deb Simon is new to our staff, and she's with you today. She's our Director of Communications. Right now, she has the big challenge of trying to help us make a shift in our database and our computer software, and for some reason, that's a much bigger task than we ever imagined. So greet Deb today, and also give her a little sympathy for all of the transitional work she has to do. We've completed now a little more than a year with our conference business office coordinating the accounting and the management of budgets for all 4 associations. Each association still has a separate account. Each one has its own checkbook and checks. All expenditures from the associations are approved by someone within the association, the moderator or treasurer. But the management of those funds is all done in one office. They are a part of our unified audit at the end of the year, and we hope that the reporting system that this process provides is helpful to the 4 associations. Your meeting today was one of the first times we had handled registrations for association events through the conference office, and we hope that worked well for you. Undoubtedly, along the way, there are some glitches, but we think that we are serving well in providing the essential services that support your ministries. All in all, the staff is working very hard, many people doing multiple jobs, but our hope is that it supports you and the work that you do, your lay leaders, your pastors, and all members of the congregation as you seek to carry out God's work in your local area. One of the hardest transitions of this past year was at Pilgrim Center, where a long and distinguished ministry of Jeff Pullman Becker as managing director came to an end, and a new era began under the leadership of Mike Klemp North. Our outdoor ministry program, as you can see by the brochures that are out for the 2012 camping season, is a terrific program. It's the largest summer camping program in the UCC, and at both Moon Beach and Pilgrim Center, we will have an active summer program, and we hope and trust that you will encourage children, youth, families, everyone from your church to take advantage of this marvelous program and these 2 spectacular settings in God's creation. The economic situation has not yet become entirely clear in our state and in our country, and we know that many churches continue to be challenged by supporting the ministries that they have. I want to say thanks to all of you for remaining generous to your support of the wider ministries of the United Church of Christ, even in the midst of these financial challenges. In 2011, our congregations in Wisconsin gave the greatest amount to the basic support of OCWM, our church's wider mission, of all the 38 conferences. You also provided the most support to the special offering called Strengthen the Church. This is a good chance to remind you that this year's Strengthen the Church will be received on Pentecost Sunday, May 27th. 1/2 of all Strengthen the Church offerings remain here in Wisconsin and support our ministries, so you can do a great deal to help with those ministries by promoting and receiving a generous Strengthen the Church offering on May 27th. Our annual meeting this year will take place with events from June 7th to June 10th. On June 7th, you have the opportunity to meet the General Minister and President of the UCC, Geoffrey Black. He will speak and have dialogue with folks at Pilgrim Center from 10 to 3 that day. And then the 8th through the 10th, we will gather at the Green Lake Conference Center to take a look at the 3 Abrahamic religions and to try to have a greater understanding among Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. We hope you'll register delegates, visitors, your pastors from your congregations. Come join in this important program and also join as we do the business of the conference, worship together, and have our annual family reunion. Well, I've taken enough of your time. You have a busy day and many things yet to attend to in that lovely setting there at Wisconsin Rapids. So I'll sign off. I'll do that by reminding you where I started. Friends, it does not yet appear what we shall be. It's not all clear. The changes are harder than we imagine. There's many transitions still to go, but if we work together, maintain trust, and keep our eye on Jesus Christ as our goal, we'll do fine. Forms change, but our ministry is one of faithfulness to Christ, and that's what we strive to carry out. The core values of our United Church of Christ help to guide us. Continuing testament, God is still speaking. Extravagant welcome, whoever you are, wherever you are on life's journey, you're welcome here. And changing lives, never place a period where God intended a comma. Whatever it is we turn out to be, wherever our transitions lead us, we do trust that God is with us and God has purposes for our lives and our ministry. Thanks for letting me share this with you today. I hope you have a great day and a great meeting in the Northwest Association. God bless you.